All right. So, hello everybody. It's me, the Oaf here at OGOF Gaming. It's 2100 hours, 16 minutes past local in the Eastern Time Zone, August 6th, 2026. We are back again live tonight. Just because I want to have a early weekend. So, we're live tonight. So then I can have tomorrow, aka Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and then we can come back to being live on Monday. However, I don't know what we'll be live with. It might be more of the Pokopia DLC Wave 1. It might be something else. I'm not sure. Now, I don't know if this was activated this morning or not, but there's a vertical there's a vertical canvas option for streaming, and I don't want it enabled. I want it disabled permanently. And something else that's kind of concerning is my high CPU percentage rate, which probably means I need to get my computer in for cleaning. Oh, this is great. So, the reason why we're live tonight is so we can have an early weekend starting tomorrow, like I said, and we be off until Monday. Everything's activated now. Damn it. Um, but yeah, that's why we're live tonight, so I can have an early weekend starting tomorrow. I'm now noticing Streamlabs did do an update where they added the new horizontal and vertical canvas, but I usually stream on performance mode, so hopefully there's no vertical nonsense going on, because if there is, I'm going to be kind of pissed. I'm going to be kind of pissed. So I'm going to open up Twitch on my end, and hopefully stream doesn't look like total poo-poo dog crap. Okay, it looks normal. It's not doing the fucking vertical canvas. We also have audio coming through, so I can finally hear sounds and stuff that you guys use, compared to earlier and compared to yesterday. So, the curse of having an update with Streamlabs is over. But now I get a notification whenever my CPU percentage is 37% or more. That's going to be interesting.
Kapusi.
Hello, McBudleo. Yep, now I can hear Vinny say Kapusi. Now I can hear that. Now I can hear the game audio. Now I can hear stuff. Um, so let's do a little bit of our updates, our groundbreakers, and all that we usually do at the beginning of stream. Like I said, we're going live tonight. One, so I can start a early weekend tomorrow. One moment. Trying to make sure there's not like a lot of feedback, so that's why I'm lowering the microphone audio just a bit. Now, the next thing is not only do I want to start a early weekend tomorrow, uh we're going to be doing more Pokopia DLC Wave 1. Um and because it's Pokemon, certain Pokemon only spawn at nighttime, right? It seems like Bubbly Basin, Cerulean City, is no different. So we'll be doing that. So please do let me know if anything sounds off, if anything looks off. I noticed that today's stream and yesterday's stream, the audio was off by like 1 or 2 seconds. Like if I did a command, the audio would execute it just like 1 or 2 seconds before or after the command happened. So today the audio should finally be fixed at that point, but whenever I have a Streamlabs update or a Windows update, it always turns to shit. And now with this dual output, I looked it up, and apparently you can go into the gear, you can go into video and disable dual output. You can't do that. I can't disable dual output. I'm kind of stuck with dual output, and I don't want it. So we're probably going to continue with landscape or horizontal. Damn it! I just smacked myself in the mouth with the microphone. We'll be continuing on with landscape mode, aka horizontal canvas, from here on out. Because if I gotta redo everything for vertical, it's just gonna turn into crap. It really is. It's like I don't want to fuck with that. I really don't. Let's see. Now, am I actually going to show the player? Yes, I am. Okay, so it is in horizontal. Good. Hide player. Oof, mild crackle on my end with your mic. Okay, so that's what I was fearing because that was happening this morning. Give me a moment. I think I know what it is. It's the fan. The fan's on high. So the standing fan next to me was on high and it was blowing almost into the microphone. So we'll do another test 1 2 1 2 banana shadoo. And also I have phlegm in the back of my throat, so I got a little bit of bubble throat going on. So what's my gain settings at? I'll let you know, McBudlio. Let me open up my microphone settings. No, still a bit of crunch. Okay, so I only have one filter activated, and that's noise suppression. I got nothing else activated. I only have noise suppression activated. So I have, for the method, good quality, but it's more CPU usage, right? So it says that all of my sources are activated. Oh, God. I don't want that. So take away vertical. That's that image. Now we can do that. That. Oh, God. Sorry, give me one moment, guys. I gotta deactivate that. Gotta deactivate that because that's making this overwork itself. So all of these fucking sources got activated. God, what the fuck? Coffee, A-Box, Toke, Emote Wall, Trigger Fire. God, which one of these were activated, which weren't? It says screen capture's already activated, but now it is. God damn it. I hate this new update that just fucking happened. So, let me open up my settings for you, McBudlio. Microphone settings, SU9, which is the microphone you suggested for me. So what we have activated is method RNN noise, good quality, more CPU usage. Ready? Here's SPX, low CPU usage, low quality. I usually don't use this one because it usually sounds really bad. So we're going to go back to that one. I don't have any other filters activated. However, the dial. So the dial for the volume on my microphone, I just turned that down a bit. If that helped at all, McBudlio, please let me know, and I might do that once more. The crunch is tolerable. Let me go down a little bit more. Okay, so that completely muted me. I don't know. I really hope we don't have audio crunch because if that's the case, I might have to replace my fucking microphone. God damn it. Still crunchy. Well, how bad is the crunch? How bad is this crunchy mic? Check, check one, check two. Oh, that's not bad. McBudlio, what you're hearing is literally the phlegm in the back of my throat. That's not a microphone issue. That's a me issue. That's me. That I have a lot of allergies, and I don't mean like allergies that'll kill me. When it comes to like seasonal allergies, that's mainly what I have. But I'll also check one more thing to be safe. God damn it, Streamlabs. Why would you do this to me? That means I could probably move the fan back over a little bit more. Oops. I didn't need to move the fan at all. anyway, yes. With that being the microphone checking part of the beginning of stream, welcome everybody, welcome back. Now the next thing is, other than us needing to take a weekend, an early weekend starting tomorrow. Excuse me. God, if it really is crunchy, because I wasn't hearing it that badly, but if it is crunchy, I'll just go ahead and check it one more time. Now I'm getting paranoid. High CPU usage, 31.3%. I'm not liking that. Why are they giving us new high percentage usage on this shit? What the fuck? Streamlabs, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, the fuck are you doing? Show player. I'm just gonna check it on my end. Oh my god. Oh god. Check 1, check 2. No, I can hear it now, McBudlio. I'm going to lower my microphone by negative 2.5 dB. Oh my god, that's so gross. But that almost sounds tolerable. Mic 1, mic check, mic check. Okay, well, that's doable. We could do with that. But yeah, that's the same. That's the same kind of crunch that I've been asking about for a while now. Oh god. Okay, so that's the same audio crunch I've been asking about for the past couple of years, and now that I can hear it again, I really hope it's not the microphone needing to be replaced, but who knows? So yes, we're doing Pokopia because there's certain Pokemon that only spawn at night, and because I want to start an early weekend tomorrow. Now, there's a third reason why we're going live tonight for a quote unquote late night. And I know that I'm really just wasting everybody's time by just going over this. Yes, I have the fan on oscillating strafe mode. I was live earlier today and I've calmed down. I've gotten better. I'm not so hot. I'm not so angry as I was earlier today. I'm just gonna outright say it that we had some fucking cheesy jackass come into our stream earlier and said some pretty intolerable shit. This person said some of the most bigoted shit I've ever heard, and didn't care to try to explain it at all. Didn't try to defend themselves at all. That person is permabanned, and we won't be going over that anymore. But I will say this. One of two things. One, if you ever, and this goes for anybody, whether you're live listening now or on the VOD later on. Oh, you know what it was? The fucking goddamn cord that goes from the computer to the microphone wasn't all the way plugged in. God damn it. When it comes to my streams, when it comes to anybody's stream, before you can even say anything in the Twitch chat bar, you need to agree to the chat rules. You need to agree to the channel rules. And here, our biggest rule is don't be a dick. Okay? So that means nothing sexist, ageist, ableist, fucking races, like nothing like that. If you want to be a rage baiting troll, you can go somewhere else. You're gonna have more fun. You're gonna have more time somewhere the fuck else, right? McBudley, I hope you're still here. I'm sorry. If anybody wants to be like that, you could just go fucking somewhere else. Okay? This person said some really nasty shit this morning. I will not be repeating it. But it was vile. And I got nasty. Okay? That happened at 0750 0750 this morning. It took me until about 1450, 1450, so 2:50 in the afternoon. It took me 7 hours to calm the fuck down. It was a bad time. It was a bad fucking time. So, I kind of held on to that all day, and I felt pretty bitter, felt pretty hot, but as of now, I'm fine. Okay? That person will never be coming back. That person will never be coming back to the streams. That person will never be mentioned. But just let it be known, if you ever want to chat in this fucking chat room, in this stream, agree to the rules. Don't be a dick. And if you have to take that second to think, well, should I even send this? Should I even be here? The answer is no to both of that. You should not send that, and you probably should not be here at all. We don't tolerate that shit. We don't. We're humans, and we know we can do better, so let's fucking do better. Other than that, Pokopia time. Yeah, I changed my profile picture to be a caprese salad. Tomatoes and mozzarella cheese. M-O-double-Z. Anybody who says mutts or mutts, I can't agree with you at all. Where the fuck do you see the U? Where the fuck do you see the T in mozzarella? Eh? I think it was Lionfield, those two dudes from Italy that actually saw that shit, saw the one dude from New York be like, it's not mozzarella, it's like that dude. Like, I think it was Lionfield who literally went onto the streets to ask the people of Italy, like, how do you say it? Do you say it mozzarella or mozzarella? And they're all saying mozzarella with the hard ah. All right. Pokemon Center's been built. Heyo. Hey, Detolf, there you are, bud. The base of Pokemon Center is all finished. You definitely should check it out while you're here. All right, bet. And for the big reveal, here we go. New Pokemon Center. If you're down there, Ditto, has anything noteworthy happened recently? Pokemon Center 6? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Thanks so much for honoring an old Pokemon's request. You really are too kind, Ditto. I'm sure that place will be useful to the Pokemon as well. Hey, what's up, Pep? Perfect time. I just woke up from a heavenly sleep. How's it going? Oh, not too bad. We're going live again tonight because we kind of had a shit time earlier. But we're doing good now. We're going to be continuing on with more of this, first wave of the Pokopia DLC, which is called Bubbly Basin. Pokopia is the Kanto region, aka Gen 1 region, but post-apocalyptic. This is Cerulean City. Cerulean City is no longer a small town. It's a giant city that, well, it got destroyed and now it's under the waves. So let's go talk to Poplio. Town's looking so much prettier and there are so many Pokemon here now. Thank you, Ditto. I'm so happy. No worries. I just remember I found something neat while you're working hard. Let me show you this as a thanks for all the hard work. Might hop on your Switch tonight. You played Animal Crossing the other day? Oh, very nice, very nice. I think I've shared my Switch codes with you, but if I haven't, I'll definitely send you them. Feraligatr? Mama Oaf has Totodile. Neither one of us have Croconaw. I just spawned in Feraligatr. What the fuck? You've got me on Switch still? Sweet. Yeah, because I just changed my profile picture to be a Caprese salad with a rainbow background. I was thinking about doing like a penguin because of Tamagotchi life. Feraligatr spawned in. Holy shit. That's pretty cool that Feraligatr spawned in. You got a new profile picture from that awards update? Yeah. Yeah, I just went ahead and... Oh, God. Okay, so I don't like how Streamlabs is now sending me high CPU percentage notifications, which basically means that the computer is either really hot. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Ooh, no. We're playing a risky game tonight. We're playing a risky fucking game tonight, boys, and that is, we're gonna see what's going to give first, the end of stream or my computer. I needed to send this in for a cleaning like a week or two ago, and now I'm risking total meltdown. Shit. But you got a new profile picture from that award update. Oh, what do we got? What do we got for Pep? Oh, Pep, you're not online. You must... Yeah, you did! Nice! Nice. I like that, man. I like that. I'll have to send you, my Animal Crossing info. Okay, so, quest-wise... Search for Pokemon in need of help and grant their requests. Ooh, well, I know I have to... Oh, Poplio wants me to build something. Place looks good. Just a sec. Here it is. Oh, so this is what Mama Oaf was working on. It's for making buildings. Find your buddies. What buddies? Let me ask you, were there good big claws, spiky one, a floaty pink one? That sure is a lot of buddies. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited to find them. I mean, building materials before you can start building. Might as well clear some of this up. Alright. Just hopped on Mario Odyssey for 20 minutes and got loads of points. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me show you, Pep. Your boy already has the DK challenge done. We already know this. We've already talked about this, but June 11th and June 10th of this year. So quite literally the day of and the day after it got announced. Mission and rewards. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of those. And did these just fucking recycle? Okay, well, let me go ahead and get a couple more of these. Hamster. Hamster. Oh my god, you know what? I'm gonna make hamster. I'm gonna fucking make hamster. Why not? Rainbow hamster. Hamster with bubbles. Mirage, are you still here? Nail polish. We'll get it just in case. Yeah, that's right, Pep. You're seeing like just hopped on my. I just read that. You're seeing like 1,000 plus 1,500 whatever points. That's a lot of points because I don't really waste them on this stuff that much. Only if they're good. Only if they're good. You know what? I don't think we'll make hamster. Why? We don't need to. All right. So let's get to breaking this shit. He's the fastest man alive. Tamagotchi's on Switch. You used to play that on 3DS years ago. Yep. This is the newer version. Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream is well, Pep, if you're playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, it's made by the Animal Crossing team. And there's a lot of stuff that reflects Animal Crossing, like some of the emotions, some of the interactions, a lot of the fucking outfits and items. Tamagotchi Life is basically Animal Crossing, but with Mii's, right? And yeah, you played it on the 3DS. But did you know that it originated on the DS proper? It actually, I don't think, ever released outside of Japan. I think that's what happened. I'm going to lower the game audio just a bit because I realize the game audio might be might be drowning me out. Hey, it's Welsh. Hey, man. What's up? It's Welsh. How you doing? Let me go ahead and lower the game audio because it seems a bit too loud. Hey, Welsh. You were probably here this morning when that shit happened. Sorry about the questions of the lore. No, dude. I'm not upset about that. When you were asking about the lore, I'm always happy to answer that, best of my abilities. But what I want to apologize for is, you were probably here when I was freaking out on that one dude earlier. And I don't tolerate bigotry whatsoever. I don't tolerate hatred. That shit's not okay. But yeah, we're back. We're gonna be doing more Pokopia tonight, so then I can take an early weekend off tomorrow. Now, I did not see what happened in chat. There was probably before I joined. Yeah, was someone in here being a cuck? They were being... How do I say it? The person said, oh, you're playing Pokemon Pokopia? That turns your kids trans. That turns your kids gay. And I'm just sitting here like, unless you want to try to defend yourself, you're kind of a fucking asshole. So do you want to say anything in your defense? They're like, no, bye. And I'm like, so I went off on them, and I was not happy for about 7 hours. Long after stream ended, I was still very much heated. And I said, you know, don't be saying stupid shit like that, because our head mod, or one of our head mods, Mirage, is. And I sit there, I'm like, don't you ever fucking insult who is basically, like, a sibling to me, my best friend, one of them, you know? Don't ever fucking do that. It's like, we're all humans. We should know better. And if we should know better, then we should do better. It's that simple. If me liking Pokemon makes me gay, then I guess I'm gay. I love Pokemon. I always will. Yeah. It's not like how my friend Zoe the Dream Shrine says, there's nothing wrong with what you like. Just don't be trying to like something so other people like you, you know? It's alright to like Pokemon. It's alright to like Pokopia. Shit, this game is technically canon to the greater Pokemon mythos. We've discussed that not only today, but multiple times in the past. But I do want to get back to one thing we talked about earlier, Welsh. So, about Doom. I'm going to say right now, I am not the most well-informed with the Doom series, but what I told you earlier is what I have gathered so far. That yes, in Doom the Dark Ages, we have to fight Merrick or Malik or whatever his fucking name is from Doom 3, the demon guy that never died and was left on a cliffhanger for 20 years. Yeah, he makes an appearance in Doom the Dark Ages DLC. There's also this one girl who's really close to Doom Marine, and I have reason to believe that is human Daisy, meaning Daisy the rabbit was adopted and named after that girl. Let's see. Don't get me wrong, I haven't played Pokemon since childhood, but why join a Pokemon stream if you don't like it? Yeah, exactly. Pep's got it. That's exactly the mindset. When Fire Red and Blue got shown, everyone was hyped because, no offense, Mario games on the Game Boy, but Pokemon was like Game Boy's true, real good game other than Zelda games. Oh, yeah, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and then Red Rescue Team on the Game Boy Advance that could, you know, trade and work together with Pokemon Blue Rescue Team on the DS. Yeah. And you're right. I, as a huge Zelda and Pokemon fan, will say I do not like playing the DS Zelda games. Specifically Phantom Hourglass and... high CPU percentage rate of 48.5%. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't crash. Please don't. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that. What was I getting at? The track one is really meh. That's the thing. I never played Phantom Hourglass, but I did play Spirit Tracks all the way through. Neither one is really my cup of tea. I can agree with you on that. But I don't like either one of them. As much as a huge Zelda and a huge, like, Pokemon fan I am, I don't... That's odd. I managed to give Marini a pearl without having Cloyster. Wait, hold on. Do I have Cloyster? Because if I have Cloyster... No, I don't have Cloyster. Hold on. So, how did I manage to do that without Give me a moment. I need to get some water and tell Mama something. Just give me a moment. I'm back. Let me take a seat. So let me see what I missed. Maybe the Phantom is way better. Maybe you somehow duked the game, or could be a glitch. Oh, for Pokopia? I don't know. Your CPU hit 80 degrees Celsius earlier. Thank God the only use for that is rust. Yeah, but 80 degrees Celsius? 80 Celsius? Dude, if 90 Fahrenheit is like, what, 30 to 35 Celsius? 80 Celsius? Oh, I'm afraid to look that up. I am afraid to look that one up. 80 Celsius to Fahrenheit. 176 degrees Fahrenheit? Oh, God. That's pretty standard, isn't it? when you're playing Rust. Build the beautiful building. That was very close. Make a marine sofa for Marinie's home. Oh, okay, so I just need to use that. You completed Marinie's request. What? Do I have a marine sofa already? What? Where is it? I don't... Oh, you accepted. Okay. If Mirage is still here, please let me know, because I want to show them something. You unplugged it anyway? Fuck that. Yeah, because when computers get hot, it'll make the surrounding area hot, too. Hey, Marini. What'd you need again? Did you put this in my home? Okay, so here's your home. This piece of grass patch. And marine sofa. Poplio needs help. Okay, ready to build, I'll give it my all. Sure. What we will do, though, is... What I did between stream, so between stream this morning and now, I do hope you could swim under the water in wind and waves. I hope so too, because when they made like a very specific amount of that trailer for Pokemon Wind and Waves Gen 10 being underwater, you guys remember that, right? You guys remember that fucking trailer for Wind and Waves and how a good portion of it was underwater? I believe with all of my fucking heart we're going to be doing that. And it's been since what, Hoenn? Take your pick, Gen 3 or the Gen 6 remake of Hoenn. It's only ever been Hoenn that we've been able to dive underwater. And then someone's going to point out, well, what about Undella Bay and Black, White, Black 2, White 2? Yes, but can you dive more than just Undella Bay? That's the critical question when it comes to, you know, the black and white. When it comes to the black and white diving aspect, can you actually dive underwater in more places than just Undella Bay? And the answer is no. So realistically, it's been since Hoenn. Whether you want it to be Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or just OROS, like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. It's been that long since we've last been underwater. And Pokopia releases a DLC underwater. I think that's too on the nose. So yeah, Welsh, I agree with you. I hope that it's going to be underwater, like there's going to be underwater exploration, but I do feel like there's going to be, you know? I do wholeheartedly believe that there's going to be underwater exploration. Yeah. Because my other thing is the region. You can use dive in Pokemon games, but you can't see any more Mons swimming around. Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Like, you can't see any more Mons swimming around. You can't really catch wild Pokemon that much. Like, yeah. Give me a moment. McBudley-all! I'm calling for you, Mirage. But yes, no, I'm trying to think of other games in the mainline Pokemon series that had dive other than Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Black, White, Black 2, White 2. Because like I said, in Black 2, White 2, yeah, you can use dive, but that's only for like, what, the Abyssal Ruins to do some treasure hunting? And it's not, in my opinion, the Abyssal Ruins, yeah, it's good if you want to sell money, but if you've also been money smart and item smart through your whole playthrough of Unova, you really don't need it. Like, it's cool to explore, but, you know. Leaf Green and Fire Red didn't have dive? Nope. it was a move that you could use, but no, they had waterfall in post-game. There was no diving underwater in Fire Red Leaf Green in the post-game. Because yeah, you get waterfall in post-game, but dive isn't. Yeah, you can't dive underwater in that game, sadly. So, I'm going to show you guys something, now that we got that done. This is Cerulean City. Okay? Before I go ahead and show you what I mean, we're going to go back to Vermilion. We're going to go back to Vermilion City to Bleak Beach, okay? When this DLC came out, and when we found the gate... High CPU percentage usage at 45.4%. Can I stop getting these notifications? What can I do? Enable performance mode. It's alright. Hide one or both of the displays in editor's scene selection. Ensure that you don't have any other applications open that are heavy on your CPU. Well, Discord and fucking Steam are closed. The only thing that's open is the internet, and even then, that's at my stream dashboard. So I don't get why that's being so poopy. So, here in Vermilion, you go north to go to Saffron, you go east to go to Fuchsia. Somehow in this game you go west to go to Cerulean. And when I saw that gate, I thought, oh, we're going to Cinnabar Island, or we're going to the Seafoam Islands. Nope. Nope, not at all. We're going to Cerulean, which then made me realize, oh, well, we know that this is post-apocalyptic with a whole bunch of freak accidents and natural disasters and stuff, so how much you guys want to bet that, like, a giant city-wide, like, city-capable eating earthquake, like, some kind of earthquake that could swallow an entire fucking city, took Cerulean? That seems to be what happened. Cerulean got cut into 3 layers. A top layer, a middle layer, and a bottom layer. And each of those 3 layers are amongst the water. It also seems like Cerulean City, it's crazy to me that the waves might be added to the lower profile. Well, we'll get to that, because we'll get to that here soon enough, Welsh. This game happens about 100, if not 200. I still think it's like 100 at most, if not 80 years after Gen 1. So for that retrospect, this is about 77 years after the events of Johto and Sinnoh, which would make this 75 years after Black, White... No. This would be 75 years after basically Black 2, White 2, Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness on the non-war. But on the war side of things, this would be 75 years after ZA. And what's funny about that is, and I'll get to that in a moment, Pep. Do you see what that music disc is called, Welsh? Because sure, throughout the game you get other pieces of music like Area Zero and like certain towns and themes from the different generations of Pokemon, right? Like if you get a Gen 1 town theme, you can choose between the original Gen 1, the Generation 3 remake of Gen 1, or the Generation 7 remake of Gen 1. the fact of the matter is, that music disc was just added via this DLC, from what I can tell. I'll go ahead and play it, if I can. But have you played ZA Welsh? And Pep, yes, I have played X on the 3DS. I never finished it. I got all the way to the front gates of the league, and then I gave up. So much so that I gave up Pokemon X, never finished it. I picked up Omega Ruby twice and hated it. I played Alpha Sapphire and loved it because Ludicolo. But effectively from Pokemon X until Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I was on a huge Pokemon hiatus. I was on a Pokemon hiatus for a few years back in the day. And it's pretty sad to admit that. So, if any of you have played ZA... Yeah. That is Hotel Z from ZA. And if some of you were here during our Legends ZA playthrough last year, in through this year, the Hotel Z theme is a slower, somber, more melancholy version of King AZ's theme. So, Pep, I love how you brought that up. You remember King AZ, Pep, from Pokemon X and Y? I don't see why Black and White gets so much hate. I love both games. They're good. They are. I don't get the hate either. Pep, you've played X. If you remember King AZ, the guy who's over 3,000 years old, the guy who stopped the Pokemon War with the Ultimate Weapon, but also created a split in time, AZ's action created the non-war universe, so that means the original Generation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is technically a backup. The true main sacred timeline, to quote Marvel, the main existence has always been Mega. That's what's nuts. And we've never left the Mega multiverse this whole time. King AZ dies eventually if you play ZA on the Switch or Switch 2. I would suggest getting a Switch 2 if you can, but, you know, if you get it on the Switch 1, no worries. AZ finally dies, but he does confirm he saw it all. He saw the darkest day of Galar, Great Britain, UK. He saw the twin princes of Unova fight over the crown, fighting over truth and ideals. AZ saw the first Mega evolution ever. King AZ witnessed Mega Rayquaza, and it's very possible that King AZ was that child on Rayquaza's back. King AZ knew about the events in Hisui. He knew about Volo. AZ even knows about... AZ even knows about Ogerpon. And it's very sad. It's very sad to have this song in this game, because whenever I hear this song, I'm just reminded of King AZ and everything he sacrificed. But in that same notion, what's really bone-chilling is we're standing in Kanto. Yeah, roughly about 75 years after ZA. if not 80 or 100. But we're in that same reality. The mega universe. I don't remember very well. Didn't he rule Kalos thousands of years? Yep. He was King AZ 3,000 years ago. And because he built the ultimate weapon to save and revive his best friend Floette, he sapped the energy. He sapped the energy and the life force of every single Pokemon and person that was immediately near the goddamn ultimate weapon. He sacrificed thousands of lives to bring back one. And because of that, he was cursed with an extended lifetime that could have been seen as immortality, but honestly, he eventually died. And at the end, the same Floette, the same black, petal Floette, the eternal flower Floette, that you were able to reconnect with AZ, that he lost so long ago, after AZ died, you became Floette's new trainer. And that's the story of AZ. It's not the full story of AZ, but that's what I wanted to get off my chest about, Hotel Z being a song in this game. It basically kind of confirms we're in the mega universe right now, or the mega multiverse right now. But yeah, it's pretty fucking sad. It really is. It's like, it's not, this isn't, we're not going to go into Legends ZA right now, but did I play Y? I always thought that game was a hoax for some reason. No, I didn't play Y. I played X, but a buddy of mine had Y. He had the game with Yveltal. I had Xerneas like you. Pokemon Y was real. It's not a hoax. It was the corresponding game. It was the red game to the blue game, But no, Pokopia is real. I mean, Pokemon Y is real. Okay, so we came here to play that. Well, Mega should be the thing, like Gigantamax and the Crystal thing ain't much. Well, here's the thing, right? So, Mega should be the thing, like Gigantamax and the Crystal thing ain't my thing. Mega was more my taste. So, I'm gonna wait till the break is done in 10 seconds, and I'll go over that Welsh. I want to go ahead and place a huge disclaimer. I do not 100% know everything there is about Pokemon. I don't know the full lore truly. However, I can give you guys well-educated guesses, insights, and knowledge. Ready? Number 1. Kyogre and Groudon were facing each other Where was it? Oh, okay, it's down there. There you go. There you go. Had to respond to something. The thing about Pokemon, and I can give you guys well-insighted info and hints and all that other stuff. At the end of the day, I'm a theorist and a researcher, but I will never say that I have all of the answers. Can everybody see my second screen with Microsoft Paint open? Okay, good. I'm going to see if I can find something real quick. because it's a certain picture that I made that would make this a hell of a lot easier at that point, but I don't know if I still have it or not. I actually made a timeline graphic, and I love how I'm now remembering that way too fucking late. Well, damn it, I don't have it. So, we're going to have to do this over. Ready? In the beginning, there was nothing but an egg, aka Arceus. We're not. There was the creation, the Ice Age, blah 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 blah. Millions upon thousands of years later, because this is when Arceus created everything. This is about the time Arceus banished Giratina. This is about the time that the Ice Age happened, the prehistorics, and yada 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 yada. We don't have to worry about all that shit. Here is the Pokemon War. 3K years ago. Okay? 3KYA. 3 Kaya. This is when the Pokemon War happened. King AZ makes the ultimate weapon, fires it, and in thus doing so, he has created a split among time and space. By doing so, he made a backup universe. We're going to make that with green. This backup universe is called the non-war universe. Basically, this is called non-war. We'll put that as NW, but it also means non-mega. There are no megas here at all. No megas. This would consist of the original Generation 1, Generation 3 happening at the same time, as well as Pokemon Coliseum in the Ore region, or Ore region, however you want to say it, right? You then have plus, 3 years later, 3 years pass by, and the events of Generation 2, Generation 4, and Black White 1 happen, okay? But then we have another 2 years. And that plus 2 years spits you out at Black White 2, as well as XD Gale of Darkness, which we're just going to call XD God. Okay? So right here, this entire span of Generation 1, 3 Coliseum, plus 3 years, Generation 2, 4 Black White, which would be Generation 5 Part 1, plus 2 years, Black 2, White 2, XD Gale of Darkness. XD Gale of Darkness is canonically 5 years after Coliseum and all of this other bullshit, right? We go into the Mega Universe. So this black line will continue off where AZ left off. This black line is of AZ's life, okay? AZ witnessed it all. Around this point, here, just shortly after this would be 1,000 years after the Great Pokemon War. This is when Aang was made, aka Angel, or whatever the hell. That's when Aang was made, and then another 1,000 years after that was Pokemon Legends Arceus, which happens in like the middle of the 1800s, like around the 1880s almost, right? So Pokemon Legend Arceus is about the 1880s. Roughly. Aang was created 1,000 years after the Great Pokemon War, so that would be 2 Kaya, right? 2 KYA, 2,000 years ago, 2 Kaya. And then PLA is 1880-ish, right? I'm not going to go into the information about Heath and the expedition into Area Zero and all that other shit. We already know about that shit. That doesn't matter. But certain things happen at the same time on tandem moments. What that means is there can be tandem events happening at the same time on different lines. So At the same time of Generation 1, 3, and Colosseum in the non-war, we have Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. At the same time of that is X and Y. And at the same time as that is Oros. Okay? So you got Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, XY, Oros. Generation 1 is Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Generation 3 is Oros. XY would be our Colosseum kind of thing in retrospect. We'll get to that. We go ahead and add plus 3 years. So we're going to do a plus 3 here. We're going to underline that too. 3 years later happened, right? Do you know what happens during that time? It's not Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Those are not Mega. No. That would be Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, since Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon happens on a parallel existence. I want to believe Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is the real Alola, and Sun Moon is the backup Alola, but I have no proof of that, so I'm just going to put AL for Alola, for Sun, Moon, Ultra Moon, right? At that same time, Sword and Shield. At that same time, Scarvi. Now, you might be asking yourself, wait a second, how does that make sense? Well, thousands of years ago, around the time that Aang was built 2,000 years ago, that's about the same time that Rayquaza turned into the first Mega evolved Pokemon, because as we know, primordial reversion with Kyogre and Groudon, as well as origin forms with Giratina, Palkia, and Dialga are not Mega, right? Giratina turned into the first ever Mega 2,000 years ago to stop Kyogre and Groudon from destroying the world. It was either 2,000 years ago or 1,000 years ago. The reason why Rayquaza turned into the first Mega is because it ate so many meteorites that were invading the Earth. But because King AZ fired that ultimate weapon, the beam that came from it before it hit the ground hit several different rocks in space. These meteorites would eventually crash into Earth as megastones, but a majority of them would get eaten up by Rayquaza in the ozone layer. That's why Rayquaza doesn't need a megastone to mega evolve. He has all of them within his stomach, right? And they got absorbed into the DNA. Because of this, Kyogre and Groudon were fighting over the primordial source. The primordial source was found in the bottom of Sootopolis City, within the depths of the Earth. This, I believe, the primordial source to be known as, Earth energy. We're going to call it EE. And the Pokemon in charge of Earth energy is Terapagos, aka the Terra Pokemon. Here's the thing. The battle of the Great Pokemon War happened on the land of Kalos. I don't believe Kalos was in that war, though. I believe that the two factions that were fighting each other was Galar, which is Great Britain. That is Great Britain, aka the UK, right? That is one side of this war. The other side of this war was Paldea, which is Portugal and Spain. Now, for anybody who knows history, if anybody here is British, if anybody here is from Spain or Portugal, or if anybody here is from France, did the French, Spanish, and British like each other back in the day, thousands of years ago? During the time of kings, hundreds of years ago even. Did the French, Spanish, and British like each other, or were they always at each other's throats? And the answer is they were always at each other's throats, right? If we take this into mind, that Paldea from Scarvi is Spain/Portugal. Sword and Shield is the UK, aka Great Britain. And the darkest day happened around 2,000 years ago, around the time that all of these events with Rayquaza and Aang happened. You have to now come to the realization that Eternatus, or ET, no, Eternatus, we'll call it Eterna. Oh, God, I can't fucking see past that cup. Give me a moment. So Eternatus is in charge of space energy. If you were to mix Earth energy and space energy together, well, let's put it this way. The Terra crystals are very, very pronounced. They are very special with their crystals, and they can change a Pokemon's typing and its form. The Gigantamax, or Dynamax, changes a Pokemon's form, but not its typing. But it does give advantages to the moves, making them almost unique. Mega Evolution does all of that. I have reason to believe Galar was in charge of Dynamax energy in this war. Paldea was in charge of Terra energy in this war. The two sides fought in Kalos, and King AZ wanted to put an end to the war. He took a little bit of Dynamax, he took a little bit of Terra, and he made the ultimate weapon. We have Mega. Mega is that fusion of Terra and Dyna together. Which means, if you guys have been following along, that after this happens in Sword, Shield, Scarvi, and Alola, which is Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you get 2 years later, and 5 years after X and Y, is Legend ZA. We're not even counting, the whole thing with Turo and Sada from Scarvi jumping time to the distant past and distant future, because that opens up a paradox, and we're not going to cover that. The fact of the matter is, are you guys seeing the parallel? Like, do you guys see this parallel between Mega and non-Mega? Because it's pretty insane that the Pokemon timeline is now caught up. Just to recap, really, really, really quick. After the split 3,000 years ago, yes, Pokemon Legends Arceus is the first game, but that would be the first game in presumably the Mega universe. Realistically, the other games goes as followed. Generation 1, aka Red, Blue, Yellow, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Pokemon Coliseum are at the same exact time as Let's Go Pikachu, Eevee, XY, and ORAS. They are at the same exact time. You have 3 years later. Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and Black and White 1 happen at the same time as Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sword, Shield, and Scarvi. And then finally, Black, White 2, XD Gala Darkness happens at the same time as ZA on the two timelines. And that's the canonicity. That is the quick version of the Pokemon timeline. That is a very quick crash course version. There is definitely a couple other people I would suggest to check out, and because they know their stuff. They know how to deliver it a little bit better than I do. At the end of the day, that was a quick crash course of the Pokemon timeline. Like, no joke. Actually, the Pokemon multiverse, if you really want to get into it. But yes, the events of what happens on one timeline can happen in tandem, in parallel with another timeline. It just, you need to look at the, I wouldn't say temporal practices, but if there are like events or such that happen, it's very likely that's what's going on. Hey, level 4. Nice. But yes, I hope that cleared things out, and I hope I didn't bore you guys to death. Oh, thanks for the lore, Professor Oaf. Well, no worries, Welsh. No worries. I'm glad to help. I've known, like I said, I've known about Pokemon. I've known about Zelda. I've known about Metal Gear. Those are my 3 top favorite series. When it comes to Zelda, I would definitely suggest checking out, you know, my friends like Zoe the Dream Shrine or Rev ADB or even Lorulian Historian himself. Like, when it comes to Zelda, check them out because they know a hell of a lot more and they're a little bit more well-informed than I am when it comes to Zelda. Even though I love Zelda and I know Zelda so much, I don't know it as well as they do, sadly. But yeah, I hope that helped. Do you think Pokemon Conquest will be added to the canon lore? I don't think so, no. No, I don't think so. Only for the fact of, it would be really hard to place that at this point. If Pokemon... How about this? If Pokemon Conquest ever got a remake or a port to the Switch, or if Pokemon Conquest got a sequel, we might be able to pick that out. We might be able to actually figure out where it's at. But I will say one thing. Just because one Pokemon shows up in a timeline and then shows up in another does not mean that that's going to be the same thing. So, like, let's say that we do have a new Conquest game and it has, like, Veluza and Toxicity or Wugtrio from Scarlet and Violet. That won't initially mean that it's Mega. It will mean that we can confirm that Paldea exists in that universe, but you would need a couple more context clues to see if it's actually from Mega or non-Mega. And it's one of those things of you gotta deep scrub the lore, you gotta find certain events that happen through the time stream. You can't just go like, oh, this game doesn't have a Mega Stone, so it's not Mega. No, that's not always the case, because like when it comes to Scarvi or Sword and Shield, like those games are Mega. Why? Ultra Beasts show up in Galar, and Beast Balls show up in Scarvi as well as Sword Shield. Ultra Beasts don't exist in the non-war universe. They only exist in the war universe. Conquest DOD NT. Oh, good. Conquest did not get a lot of attention, sadly. Oh, no worries, Welsh. No worries. Yeah, it really didn't. Conquest was that game that, well, I had friends that would play Conquest, but they didn't like Pokemon. But they liked Pokemon Conquest. And I'm like, you guys know that that's a Pokemon game, right? And they're like, yeah, it's the only good Pokemon game. I'm like, you are so fucking wrong. Did not, my bad. No. It's all good, Welsh. It's all good. I know what you're talking about, my guy. I know what you're talking about. You know, Pep is also from the UK. We're not going to get into that. Oh, God. There you go. Trash. All right. So that means all the edges have been cleared off. Give that. Ocean door and seashell fencing. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. Seashell fencing and seashell really? We might have to go back to the wasteland now. Did not my bad. Oh, no worries. Pep mentioned, yeah, I was talking about you, Pep. And I was like, oh, well, Pep's from the UK, Welsh. How you doing today, Pep? Should be, God, it should be early as fuck for you. What, Junior wake you up? So what other country would you like to see in the Pokemon universe? You would like to see Norway? Well, I'll get to that in a moment. Let me give my input about Wind and Waves. I know I said this earlier, so I won't say it too much, but I think Wind and Waves is going to be Oceania Pacifica. And what that means is that is going to entail Australia, but also the Philippines, the Polynesian Islands, basically anything in that chunk. So Australia, New Zealand, the Polynesian Islands. It looks like that might be the case for Wind and Waves. It's early for us. It's 3:33 right now. Jesus Christ. But what region would I love to see? Well, if we think about this correctly, Unova is not the first United States of America Pokemon region. That would be Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD Gala Darkness. Those happen within the OR region, which canonically is Arizona and New Mexico, right? Now, the fun part about that is... Uh-oh. Do I not have these recipes yet? Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I have these recipes. And if my mic sounds chunky, it's mainly because I have phlegm in my throat. But there could be that possibility that... we could be having a mic issue or something like that. I'm not sure. So please do keep me up to date if everything sounds or looks alright. Damn it. We gotta go back. For me, I would love to see our fourth U.S. region. So what I mean by fourth is number 1 was OR. That was New Mexico and Arizona. Number 2 was Unova, which is New York City and a little portion of New Jersey. Number 3 was Alola, which is Hawaii. Before Wind and Waves got announced, I actually made a concept for Generation 10. It's not finished. I would love to finish it, but at this point it would have to be remade to be like Generation 11 or something like that, right? My plan was to make Pokemon, but it's Chicago. So much so that it's Chicago, Illinois, fused with Rome, Italy. And what that means is like places like the Madhouse on Madison or the Madison Center on Madison in Chicago, Illinois. That is, that place is where the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Blackhawks play. So basketball and hockey at the same time. They share an arena. But because of that, I would make that arena, the Madhouse on Madison, that would be the Coliseum from Rome. And it would entail as far south as my hometown of Crest Hill, Joliet, as far north as like Wrigley, the north side of Chicago. It would be the entire like northeast section of Illinois. My old home. I don't live there anymore, thank God, but yeah, that's what I would want. I would love to see like Chicago, maybe even Rome / Italy. Like Ireland I would love, but they never did that. They had so much potential for Sword and Shield. They had those costumes for the 8 gyms you can't go as. You have goddamn Peony saying he's a Steel type gym leader, for God's sakes, and I thought Ireland was going to be put in. I thought it was. I thought Ireland was going to be put into the DLC for Sword and Shield, and that we could go to Ireland for a last DLC. Nope. Couldn't happen. Couldn't do. Pep says, Little man has been alright. The day is currently 3:33. I'm sitting here with playing Xbox, watching Oath without hearing crying, snoring, or the smell of shit. Life's good. Yeah, good choice. Oh, well, thank you. Like I said, someone who's from the old neck of the woods, from the old neighborhood, I would love to see it as Chicago. High CPU usage detected a few seconds ago. Now it doesn't even tell me what the high CPU usage is. Streamlabs has detected high CPU usage in dual output mode a few seconds ago. What does this mean? System resource overuse. Yeah, I know. Performance mode is already on, but can I disable goddamn... You can't disable dual. This sucks. Like it's not giving me an option to disable it. Australia would be so cool since there are so many creatures there, platypus, kangaroo, kookaburra, and so on. Yeah, I think that maybe Wind and Waves is, if it's not going to be the Polynesian Islands and all of, what do you call it, Oceania, Pacifica, if it's not going to be that, it could very well be Australia, but I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. You gotta love that there's why can't I turn off? You know, don't think it's Madagascar, do you? It might be. I don't know. Hello, welcome back, McBudlio. We were just talking about the Pokemon multiverse while you were gone and explaining how the whole thing works. And I could definitely go over it again, but I'm not going to because it took quite a while. And yeah, we basically went over the Pokemon multiverse, how things go on in Pokemon, and we're continuing more with... Oh, you know what, McBudlio? Since you're here... Since you're here, this is perfect. Do you remember what I was saying about this area? What this area is called? Bubbly Basin is Cerulean City. So much so... Cerulean City sunk into the ocean. A giant earthquake happened, splitting Cerulean City and making it sink into the bottom of the ocean. And it's not because I found Misty's house, it's not because of Nugget Bridge over there, which... Yeah, that's Nugget Bridge. That is the Nugget Bridge, and Totodile is just standing on the bridge. What the fuck? It wasn't that. Last night, we discovered something that basically made me kind of cry a bit. If this is Cerulean City, which, mind you, it's no longer a small town. It grew to be a big, bustling city, and then it got destroyed. Because of the catastrophe, right? Bellsprout Tower ain't in this yet, right? No, this is not... So, we're only in Kanto. You're not in Johto. You can't go to Johto. Withered Wasteland is Fuchsia City. Bleak Beach is Vermilion. Rocky Ridges is Pewter City and Mount Moon. Sparkling Skylands, I've seen a lot of people say it's Celadon and Saffron. Right now, I'm going to say I don't believe it's both of them. It's only Saffron. They have the monorail that goes to Goldenrod. They have the Sylph Company. They have Sabrina's Gym. But there's nothing to reference Celadon City. I'm sorry to say it, but Sparkling Skylands is only Saffron. Lilac City is Pallet Town. This is Cerulean City. Oh yeah, Bill didn't make it. Well, Bill didn't make it as a choice. Back in the day, you would go up that cliff in Johto. So then you could have that battle with Suicune in front of Yucine. Right there on that cliff, right? Here's Bill's place. I already took his teleporter. Bill had a secret basement laboratory. And the documentation that I found was Bill graduated to become a professor. Bill was part of that tech team to save all of the Pokemon inside the PC system. We already know who Bill worked with. Bebe, Lynette, and Flannel, right? Fennel. Bill was part of the tech team to make sure that all of the Pokemon got to live. I still love that he gives you an Eevee. That's actually really funny, McBudleo, because Bill's coworker, cohort, or whatever in Sinnoh gives you an Eevee as well. Lynette doesn't. I forget what Lynette gives you. Hey, it's Barboach. Hi, Barboach. So just like Mama Oaf said, Barboach just kind of spawned in. Whiskers Pokemon. What should I do? Treasure was really lost. It was important to me. Yeah, what is this treasure? Oh, in the dark place over there, no matter how hard I look for it. Yeah, I'll look for it. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm so glad. Yeah. Seashell seat. Alright, I'll go get your seashell seat. Which, if anybody's eagle-eyed and they know the heart of Cerulean, yeah. This over here, inside of that cliff face here, if I can try to find the back entrance, is the old Cerulean cave, now underwater. The deepest parts of the sea are pitch black. You'll need to light the way to see where you're going. Or I could just trust the light from the stuff that's already around, like the coral and stuff. So you needed this, the seashell seat. Yeah, when this game came out, I even went, hey, there's a lot of underwater stuff we could utilize. Why can't we do that yet? Maybe underwater is going to be a DLC. And look what DLC 1 was. But yes, Bill's place is over there. There's even a preschool on Route 25 in this game. Still love that he gives you an Eevee. So, I'm trying to remember, was that Heart Gold Soul Silver that he gives you the Eevee? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's Johto that Bill gives you the Eevee. That was in Goldenrod. God, how could I forget about that? I can make you a home. A lampion and a small coral in it. Oh, God. I got a recipe for a lampion. Seashell seat. Seashell. So, here's a fun one for you guys. If you've played Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, what did you evolve your Eevee into if you kept the Eevee? Gold, Silver, Crystal, I think it's his family. Goldenrod, it gives you... Yeah, it's his grandfather. Oh, do you know my grandson Bill? He made the PC system for all the Pokemon centers so you can put your Pokemon inside the boxes. Ain't technology neat? And that was Bill. Bill's grandfather. Yeah. Alright, so you need a lamp. Moth meme. Lamp. High CPU usage, 33. Piss me off with that. By the way, have this weird cat thing. So, McBudleo, you and I might actually have a bit of a disagreement here now. You say cat. I don't agree with you. I don't think Eevee is... It's yeah. Damn it, you beat me to it. Yeah, I believe Eevee's a fox. Not like, hey, what a fox. No, not like that. Hey, Barboach has a home now. The ocean rest spot. Which means Whiscash is going to be in here, and we just got done with Whiscash. So, I'm also surprised nobody has asked this. Did we, on purposely... It's funnier to imagine an old guy calling Eevee a cat to make Bill annoyed. Oh, yeah, like that one fucking video of everybody knows that's Big Dick B. That's not... Beedrill doesn't have a dick. It's a stinger. You know that? Like, oh, yeah, I know what Pikachu is. You know. Trying to think. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I actually lost it halfway through. Your new laptop has a keyboard thing where it double types sometimes. Oh, no worries, no worries. That's no worries. Let's play Look That Way. Damn. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, no, I'm supposed to do that. Hey! Best 2 out of 3? And I got it. Oh, 3 out of 3. Nice. Yeah, I forgot where I was going on with that. Oops. Sorry. Okay, next game. Oh god, Totodile. Hide and seek. If you find me, you win. Alright. Oh no, where's Totodile? Is he inside of the preschool? Nope, not inside of here. Oh. Fucking eyeballing. I honestly wish I was a better conversationalist. But I often forget my train of thought. That's dangerous. It needs electricity for that bubble machine. It needs electricity. Okay, so my Mama Oaf, just got this one done, like, right beforehand. Like, right before dinner was done. When we activate those bubbles, and, when we activate these bubbles... Oh, of course water can't be found underwater. God damn it. When we activate these bubbles, it's going to be called the bubbly bathtub habitat. And I told Ma, you know, another name for a bathtub is a basin. And we're in the bubbly basin, you know, area. And you're making a bubbly basin habitat. She's like, shut up. Okay, so you need Chinchu, huh? Like an ocean rest spot, yeah, well, invite Barboach to live there. Well, is there any... Power up the machine found and get it running. So, I could use, like, a power source, or I could use, what is it? Stunfisk. Ooh, let's go get Stunfisk. Just one big bathtub? Yeah. Any plans for the weekend, people? Lovely people. That's also the new bell tower that was added to Cerulean. Existing over the weekend? Well, I feel. Gonna do anything fun? I'm waiting for that McBudley. No, not at all. I feel like, oh, damn. Are you sure you're not doing anything fun? McBudley, yeah, I'm gonna smack you. Oh, please don't. Okay, so... What I could do is I could just put a power source, like a generator in front of the thing, couldn't I? Or next to it. You could bring Stunfisk so you didn't have to build that. I could have. Yeah, it's still pretty fucking humid. I don't like it. I don't like how warm and humid it is. Because we're gonna get another fucking high percentage. Be like, well, it's because dual output is, dual output's been enabled, and I can't fucking disable it. You'd have to travel approximately 500 or so miles to slap me. Yeah, well, no, I'm talking about you slapping me. I'm talking about you slapping me, you know? Because realistically, that's what would happen. I don't slap people. Oh, it's because Totodile's in the way. Totodile, get your fat ass out of the way, please. Oh, Poopy. Oh, wait, no, not Poopy. Not Poopy! Hooray! Check it out, it's bubble-tastic. Oh, well, it applies both ways. Well, yeah, 500 miles. I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles right up to your front door. Bubbly bathtub. Bubbly basin. Get it? Bubbly bathtub. Another name for a bathtub is a basin. We're in bubbly basin. It's not funny. It's not funny whatsoever. Oh, the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I think I did those quests a little bit easier than Mama Oaf did. Oops. Just be the one who walked 500 miles to slap you at your front door. Yeah. Well, I mean, if we're walking 500 miles, then we're walking 500 more. Wouldn't that still be 1,000 miles to walk to be slapped at your front door? I'm ready. All right, you two are going to help us build the thingy we're putting here. Which I'm thinking this is going to help put Manaphy into our Pokedex, you know? That would be it. That would be if I did a round trip. Well, yeah, but a round trip would be like going to the destination and then coming back home. Which would be interesting in this case because, like, I don't live where you live. I live nowhere near where you live. You live closer to the ocean than me, for instance, right? You live closer to a ocean, and I'm like Great Lakes. And that's without me fucking giving too much info, you know? I would do it to commit to the bit. Wait, what? You would walk or travel 500 to visit me, 500 to go back home, only then to... What? Would you be slapping yourself at that point? What the fuck are we doing now? I think we've lost the context. Oops. Want to backpack around the USA? I wanted to do that straight out of high school. I really did. I was going to get myself and a few friends together after high school, and we were going to do that, but we never did, sadly. It would be pretty cool. Oh, nothing spawned in. Damn it. Make your house a destination. Oh, thank you, McBudleo. I would probably do the same if I was doing that, honestly. Yeah, maybe I'll do a quiz another time. Thanks. Is Shelter just licking the grubbiness off of the fucking pearl? Okay, pop it. If fake slap you on camera as a TikTok. I mean, yeah, you could do that. I don't use TikTok like at all myself, but yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to doing that for a bit, you know. Yeah, Misty's fucking gym and all this other shit. Trying to think. Don't hurt yourself. I know, right? Because we'll eventually need to start searching for like treasure maps and stuff. What else do we need to build this? We need seashell fencing and ocean door. That's fucking right. Okay, so how do we make that shit? Well, before we do that, let's get more of these fucking star stones. Ooh. Ooh, kill him. What? Yeah, you take materials. Well, I take materials. Yeah, and we all do. And you make them. Well, yeah, we take materials and we make them. And then we make more materials out of materials, and then we make materials out of even more materials, and that's how the circle of life goes, because it's the circle of life. And something a Bantu. That's not how that goes, but okay. Let's see. Where's my new stuff? Okay. Ocean door, we need that. And then we need ocean fences, that's right. I don't think I have ocean fences as a recipe. Oh no. don't have ocean fences. Shit. How to make, yes. And you... So, what we're going to have to do is... It's either A, we're going to have to complete a quest, or B, we're going to have to find them. And I highly doubt Misty is going to have them inside of her old gym, but we'll check her bedroom. Yep, Misty had them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Need 4 more. Kind of makes sense because Misty was known as the mermaid leader. But we need 4 fucking more, and I don't know where to find those other... Oh, look at that. Now something fucking spawned in. What's it gonna be? Bruxish. The literal clownfish.
Hello and welcome. It's the joke at the Bruxish.
No, I'm not gonna do a fucking shitty Mark Hamill. Shark Pamel. Shark Pamel. Fucking hell. This bootleg Mark Hamill. We call him Park Hammock. Yeah, I know. Real original. Let's find more of these goddamn fences. Unless we gotta, 3D print them, which we could do. Yeah, oh no, that's Cerulean Cave over here. Sorry. Not over here. Over there. That's the Cerulean Cave. Let's see. Yeah, something's telling me I have to go to the fucking Pokemon Center and 3D print the rest of this shit. Fuck. Unless I get it from here. New items available. Oh, yay. Challenges, accept that. Good, we're up to 200. We need the mermaid fence. There we go. Seashell fencing recipe, 300 to go. Oh, fuck. Build something, gather non-burnable garbage. Well, 2 more of that will give me 200. And we need 300. Harvest veggies and all that. Okay, well, you know what? We'll do that. I wouldn't count watermelon as a vegetable, though. Shark Hamill. Oh, no. Oh, no. Shark Pamel oh, no. The literal clownfish.
Hello and welcome. It's the joke at the Bruxish.
No, I'm not gonna do a fucking shitty Mark Hamill. Shark Pamel. It actually said Shark Pamel. Fucking hell. So wait, so it censors fucking, but it doesn't censor shitty? What? What is up with that? Selective censoring much? Jesus. Oh, who spawned in? Who's spawning in? Is it going to be Inkay or is it going to be Malamar? Good one, McBudley. I like that. Marshtomp. Because everybody loves Mudkips. So we have Mudkip, we have Marshtomp, we have Totodile, we have Feraligatr. Why did I go in here? Oh, to see if I could do more of those quests. So why did I go in here, though? What quests can I even do in here? You bring all the funny? Yes, you do, McBudlio. Yes, you do. It's always a good time when you do. Always very much appreciated, you know? Sea grapes. Oh, more sea grapes. Putting stuff in the box was a quest, though. Putting stuff in the box. Oh, you mean up there? Or when we went to go build stuff? I'm sorry, it's really near Popplio. Got it, yeah, to build that thing. Yeah. I'm gonna double check this real quick. Gather vegetables 3. Okay. Well, watermelon's not a vegetable. And we're making an ocean temple. That's what we're making. Okay. Gather 3 more sturdy sticks. 3 more vegetables. High CPU usage. Get the fuck out of here. Non-burnable garbage. Well, that's not non-burnable garbage. That's iron ore. Ah! We'll take a stick. There's some garbage over here. Stick. Garbage. And let's get that other stick over here. There you go. So now we'll go back to the Pokemon Center. Exchange that shit and then, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and you know what? Let's go find Shelter, because Shelter is going to have our fucking pearls ready for us. Thanks for the shiny pearls. Alright, so we'll need these, and now we can go ahead and go into the shop. Where is it? Where are you? Seashell fence. Good. But are they shining? Oh, shining pearl. God damn it. Yeah, I get what you... God damn it. God. Oh, very funny, McBullio. Very fucking funny. God. Oh, God. Oh, God, I actually hate that it took me so fucking long to get that one. Oh, God damn it. Oh, funny guy we got here. We got Floette in the chat. Oh, do we have King AZ? Oh. It is. I'm gonna see if I actually get a fucking catch this time, because past few catches I tried to do, didn't get. Oh, we need to make another ocean door. Ocean. Ocean door. Ocean motherfucking door. Okay, now we have everything we need for this. I will now teleport to go get Tinkaton, since between streams I figured out how to get Tinkaton to Bubbly Basin. You can get Smearguru here too, but You need to talk to them first, and then... Oh, no. Well, very good, McBodleo. Congratulations on getting Eternal Floette, AZ's very own flower. Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations to you. Why don't you crack open a cold one? And what I mean by that is a soda, because, like, yeah, I used to be an alcoholic, but I really don't drink anymore. The only time I actually drink is during the holidays at this point, and that's very rare. I still have... It's either a quarter of a bottle or it's still half a bottle of rum chata from Christmas this past year, and I'm going to have to get rid of that before the holidays come up again. Follow me, Tinkaton. We're going back underwater because you're going to help me with a build. You have a bottle of apple cranberry juice in your fridge? Fucking crack it open. Crack open a cold one with the boys. You know what? You know what? I'm going to get me an ice cold drink as well. I'm going to get me an ice cold drink right fucking now. So McBodleo, you keep the chat entertained. I'll be back soon. Okay.
Here is your bucket in which to shit.
Oh, I got back at the most opportune time. I'm now looking at the chat. Oh no. For everyone out there, if you know the old adage, it's not that old. It's like 15 years at most. If anybody knows the wordplay or the adage of be gay, do crimes. No. Be crimes, do gay. There you go. You need anything else? Be crimes, do gay. That's what's up. Be crimes, do gay. It's the new version of, do crimes, be gay, Oh, I didn't grab coral fish. Shit. What are you doing back there, Ghost? Follow me, Carvana. Yeah, Mama Oaf and I are definitely tackling this at different kind of different points, I've got a heart for a body, but my tail looks like it's an ass. Okay, love disc. Poplio, you don't want to help me build this shit? Then you don't get to enjoy it. I was told to entertain the chat. Oh no. I just realized that you guys are probably getting double audio because I forgot to turn off the fucking computer speakers this whole time. God damn it.
Here is your bucket in which to shit.
Oh no. Oh no. I didn't even realize that I had the speaker audio on that whole time, so it was doubling up on audio that whole time. Oops. That's my bad. If you guys ever hear that in the future though, please let me know so that I can correct that ASAP. Oh, McBolly, oh, you think you're so clever. You are. But as I said, just like the old adage is of be gay, do crimes. No. Be crimes, do gay. Did that say Frillish? Frillish is just out and about? What do you want, Corfish? High CPU usage, 36 byte. Yes, I understand. I'm going to send this computer in for cleaning, hopefully this weekend, hopefully. So then next week isn't going to suck. But for me, yeah, I'm gonna try my best to try to get the computer in for cleaning this fucking weekend because it's really getting me worried at this point. Where could Frillish even be? And hello, there's a house back here? I didn't even notice that originally. Or is this part of the daycare service? No, I don't think we've been in here yet. Huh. Oh, let me guess. That's Frillish over here inside Cerulean Cave. Hello, Frillish. Excuse me. And squishy facial features. You're a ditto, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a ditto. I'm ditto. The dead end really want to explore this cave, but it seems stuff in the way I can't get to it. Leave it to me. Take Frillish with you? Yeah, sure. I guess. Alright, come on, Frillish. It's not like I've already gone through Cerulean Cave a few times now, you know?
Oh, shit.
What's bullshit, McBudleo? Yeah, you feel it too. It's kind of mystical. Are you sure? It's more like I feel a treasure nearby. Oh, what do you love? The thing about dolls are oh god, Starmie doll.
It's made of bacon and it can hover. La 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 la. We were the devil of the nation. La 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 la.
So this is not good. I don't have one of my dowsing machines with me. So I'm gonna have to remember how to get this Starmie doll because Mama Oaf already got it. And that Starmie doll is a new doll. You know, it's the sea. The sea? The sea? What? The sea. What would that song be? Picked up some treasure. Let's see what it is. Armor fragment. Yeah, well. Under the sea. Yeah, well, it could be. 1, 2, and 3. Let's keep looking. Cause I'm gonna go based on memory of what I saw Mama Oaf doing, and she found a Starmie doll, which is a new doll. Takes you to a new dream island. So if it's in the same location Mama Oaf got, then hot damn. Because at that point, well, then that quest is done. You know? Picked up some treasure, or dug up some treasure. Let's see what it is. Starmie Doll. Yes, it's a Starmie Doll. So it's in the same location no matter what your save file is. No matter who you are, it's always going to be in that location here in Cerulean Cave. Oh, you can have the doll back. Thanks. New Dream Island. What could I do? You could help us with the building. Putting up a building? Yeah, get ready to show. And, well, so follow me, I guess. Got a burp. Nothing's coming out. Oh, secret room. Secret tunnel, through the mountains. Which, anybody asks me, have you seen the new Avatar: The Last Airbender movie yet? No, I haven't yet. I still need to. I really need to, because the animations look so much fucking better. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I need to see that new Avatar movie. Oh, McBudlio, since you're back, once we have Frillish over here, we're going to go back to Fuchsia because I'm going to show you something. Because I was talking with Pep and I was talking to Welsh when you were gone. And, we went over the Pokemon timeline, like the Pokemon multiverse, I should say. Including both the Mega and non-Mega, you know, universes. And it all started because I found a music disc in this game. A very, very special and specific music disc. So we'll go check out that, that C one here soon enough. Because I'm trying to think, what would be the C? Would that be Paldean Sea? Galar Sea? Anybody's ready to start the building? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Follow me. I'll go with you. There. Start building the Ocean Temple. And with Tinkaton, that means it won't take till tomorrow. It'll be done in an hour. Or, if we fucking time travel... Okay, faster they think, get it done. Okay, no. Oh, well, it's gonna be an hour even without Tinkaton. So let's real quick head back to Fuchsia. So we can check it out. We dug up a, music disc earlier, McBudlio. Did you know Pokopia is in the Mega universe? I mean, sure, there's music tracks from the non-Mega universe, but there's also, like, Mega universe music. There's a more than recent... Do you hear that? That's Hotel Z. That is Hotel Z. Alright, let's check out C. Oh, it's the surfing theme from Kanto. I should have known that the sea was literally just the surfing theme. Damn. Damn, they played us like a damn fiddle! You guys know what we're gonna do though to get this fucking build done quickly, right? We're gonna time travel. Like it's kind of given at that point, but we're gonna time travel. Be crime, do gay. Then do this. That Capri salad, I just, oof. AM 58, 4:58, because the next day starts at 5 a.m. every single time, like an Animal Crossing. But yes, my Switch profile picture is now a Capri salad. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive, boys. So let's just talk about the fucking GTA trailer being tied to a Netflix subscription. Are we fucking kidding ourselves, Rockstar? Like, what the fuck? Rockstar / Take-Two Interactive, are we really doing this shit? At the same caveat, Square Enix and Disney. Well, yeah, we are kind of fucking expecting this, but really? Locking the goddamn Kingdom Hearts trailer behind Disney Plus? Really? Why? Hey, look at that. The Ocean Temple has been built. Over the wait, the Ocean Temple is done. You got Netflix if everyone wants me to done. Yeah, it's $100. It's a $100 game. I'm not getting it. It's not worth it. It's really fucking not worth it to go back to Florida. It's really Vice City? Gross. So now that we have the Ocean Temple built, does that mean Manaphy's coming back? He's like shiny. Crawdaunt, what are you doing? No way I could build this by myself. Takes so much to do, everybody else too. There's a mysterious presence inside. You sense something in there? Yeah, apparently someone's in there. Well, son of a bitch. How did I know? What's up, Manaphy? You're the reason we could be underwater. This morning already? Yeah. Wait, huh? Hey, Ditto, awesome. We meet again. Hey, Ditto, somebody there. Oh, it's a cute Pokemon. Yeah, it's Manaphy, the Prince of the Southern Cold Seas. They taught me dive. That's why I'm here. Manaphy is the one that taught me to blow a bubble over my head. That's right. Since it's tired bird, sorry if I'm scared. Oh, I know. Although it would be super fun. Can I really live here? Of course you can. I did dive, blah, blah, blah. I don't have a blender yet, so I can't make smoothies, sadly. I'll decide I'll live here. Alright. Now we have Manaphy to the decks. That's awesome. Way down there, how's the improvements? Smooth sailing, I hope. Oh, Professor, Ditto here's so many Pokemon here. Manaphy as well. I caught up to the town. You mean mythical Pokemon Manaphy? I'd say Ditto. Strongest she caves, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, holy shit. I mean, we started this first DLC by meeting up with Manaphy and Vermilion, and now we have Manaphy as a friend now. What recipe did I get? Big treasure chest. That's what I've been needing for a while. God damn. Okay, well, I hate to say it, guys, but I kind of predicted it. That's the end of our coverage of the first DLC. Now, I know I'm going to hear it. Oof, how could this be the end of the first DLC coverage? How could that be the case? Well, for the fact of... Manaphy is the one that taught us dive. Manaphy is the reason why we're here. And at the same time, we now have Manaphy as a friend, right? Is everything going? There are more Pokemon now. Marvelous. Do your best. Alright, do it every day. Sounds like Tangrowth would like you to raise the environment level in this town. You check it. Raise the environment level. Important request. Well... up to level 5. What are we at now? 3 or 4? We're at 4. We're on the cusp of 5. Jesus Christ. And Manaphy doesn't have a home? How does Manaphy not have a home? You know what? You know what? We're gonna figure this out. I'd like a new home. Yeah, well, Frillish, you can follow me. I got you, Holmes. Oh, you want this specific habitat? What do you want? Oh, Frillish. Oh, Frillish, you don't know what you're doing to me, bud. Corphish, get out of the way. God, okay, so I need to make... I gotta make a marine chest? Is that what I gotta make? I gotta make a marine chest. I've gotta make the bottled ship, which I can't make. And then I need to make that jewelry stand, right? What the fuck? Jewelry stand? You know, like in the 80s? Fucking... Yeah, bro, where the fuck is this jewelry stand? I don't actually know if I have the jewelry stand. Yeah, I don't have that. So... is there anything after raising to 5? Oh, Pep. Oh, I just read that. I'm just double checking something real quick, but we might actually be done with the main story of the DLC. Well, I mean, yeah. Why are you spending over $100 on a game that doesn't have any gameplay footage? Why do you have to get a Netflix account to get a fucking trailer, but then wait 3 hours to get it on YouTube? Like, what's the whole point of that? You know? Okay, so we have the Pokemon Center. We have that one goddamn thing built for Manaphy. The Ocean Temple. That might... That actually might be the full thing. I'm just double checking on my side, but I'll be a son of a bitch. I think we're actually done. Like, what happens if you raise it to level 5? Anything special or... Point request to grows to level 5. Easiest way, get as many Pokemon bubbly based as possible. Yeah, get as many Pokemon as possible. Oh, well, I mean, so quite literally the yeah, I think that's the story. Bro, I cheated the system so hard with might be... You might be a criminal on Xbox for some reason. If you don't own a game, you can download from the Xbox app to your console, but you won't be able to play it. Spell license stuff, if you buy the standard issue, you get a... No, that... Xbox just announced that, like, I think it was a week or two ago, that if you buy any game physically, you also have the digital copy forever. It seems like that might actually be along the lines, but $20? Yeah, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, I just looked it up. That might be the story. That might be the end of the story. Because request-wise, I mean, yeah, that's an important request to get the level, you know, the environment level up to 5, which is finding more Pokemon, but... I mean, what happens at that point? Is it really important or is it not? Like, do I actually got to worry about that? What happens at Bubbly Basin level 5. No, not Kirby's Dream Land. No. Because if doing the level 5 bullshit, some Pokemon, rebuild Pokemon Center. Well, no, it looks like Ocean Temple is the end of the fucking story for DLC 1. Of course, Tangrowth is like, oh, if you can get the environment up to level 5, but yeah, no, that's it. That's it. That is it. I just had to look it up for confirmation, but that's it. That is the end of Bubbly Basin story. So I got the story done before Mama Oaf. What the fuck? Yeah, that'll be it for our coverage of the Pokopia DLC 1 story. In my own time, I'm going to be cleaning up Bubbly Basin. I'm going to get more habitats, Pokemon items, and all that stuff like I did for the others. I'm going to eventually get that game 100%ed, but it's going to take a while. Now, yeah, I do kind of sound disappointed that you're getting you checked your game with ChatGPT. Dude, don't be asking ChatGPT for anything. What the fuck? Check my game with ChatGPT. Should be alright. Man, you're relying on AI? Oh, that's oh man, that's kind of sad. Worst case scenario, G2A or GTA or CD keys will have it discounted. Hopefully, who knows? Who knows? But I'm not getting GTA. I know when to save my money. I know when to see a scam. I'm just saying I'm not getting GTA 6 because it really does look like a big scam at the end of the day. Yeah, bro, I've got the license and everything. Well, all right, no worries. Hell, if you got it, then there you go. But just be safe, you know? I'm not condoning anything, I'm just condoning you to be safe. But that'll be it for tonight. That'll be it for the Pokopia DLC 1. Bubbly Basin. I don't really got much else for you guys. Honestly, I don't. It's that's all I got for you, to be honest. You are a bit second thoughts with it. Don't want it to be too well. Yeah, I don't think GTA is ever going to be PG, but man, it's going to be like a lot of money, and I don't even we don't even know anything about it yet. And then I'll do that. Damn it, Manaphy. I didn't mean to do that. And then we do this. There. Okay, that'll be it. Yeah. So that was the Bubbly Basin DLC 1 to Pokopia story. It starts and ends with Manaphy. And there you go. One thing I have to keep in mind is I'm not going to have loads of time to play it. Yeah, you're a new dad, dude. You are a fresh new dad. With that being said, though, happy late night. Thanks again for watching, lurking, listening, all that. Next scheduled day will be live is this coming Monday. We're going to be taking tomorrow off. For anybody who's across the pond, it's already tomorrow for you guys. So I'm going to be taking Friday off. So here's our end of stream announcements and updates. Friday's going to be an early weekend. So we're going to be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be back to being live on Monday, the 10th, I think it is. Yes, the 10th. So we'll be live this upcoming Monday, the 10th. I don't know what to play. Legit. We did the monotype water challenge as prepping for Pokopia's DLC 1. However, I don't have anything ready for you guys when it comes to a new stream. Plus, what I'm also going to have to do is I'm going to have to figure out why there's dual output enabled on my fucking Streamlabs. I'm going to have to disable that. Because I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But it doesn't even give me an option to disable it. So, I'll have to figure that out. But thanks, guys, for watching, lurking, listening. I'll catch you on Monday. Make sure to follow the YouTube via the main channel and the Discord. So I'll supply those links now. Here's the Discord. Here is the YouTube. Go ahead and check those out. I put all my info on that, meaning all the updates, schedules, and all that shit. So if you're wondering what's going to be the next stream or what's going to be the next game, whatever, it's always going to be announced on both of those. And yeah. So peace out. Thanks for watching, lurk, or listen. I'll catch you guys later. See you on Monday. Have a good weekend. And don't melt in this heat.
Wow, wow, wow.